Hi everyone, my name is Airi and I'm currently a board member at the Gardena Valley JCI. And today in this video we're going to be learning how to make a teriyaki burger. And this dish is one of my favorites, so I hope you enjoy as well. Let's get started. So first we're going to get started with the sauce. In the sauce is going to be 1/4 cup of ketchup, a lot of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and I've also mixed in a 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil. Right here. And then this is gonna be 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. Gotta get that sweetness. And then this is 1 tablespoon of unsweetened Dole pineapple. So my husband Derek and I, we just went to Target and bought a can of pineapple, and then I chopped it up into little pieces. Okay. And then this is gonna be 1 clove of garlic and 1.5 teaspoons of, what is it called? Ginger. And that's all minced together here. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. Oops. And here we go. Mix it all up. Mix. And then while we prep the patties, we're just gonna let this sit in the fridge. Okay, so next up we have everyone's favorite part, the patty. We're gonna make a few little tweaks here and there, but I will walk you through each and every one of them. So first off, the recipe actually calls for 1 egg white, but Derek, my husband, and I, we like egg yolk, so we're gonna use the whole egg. So 1 egg. And next up is 1/3 of a cup of panko, or dried breadcrumbs. And what I did here is, I can show you up close, but I actually tore up the King's Hawaiian bread that we're gonna be using as our bun and toasted it in the oven for, I would say, a minute or so, just to kind of dry it out and make it a little more crumbly. So that's 1/3 of a cup of dried breadcrumbs. And then here we have 3 green onions. This is pretty much a staple at your house. Chop that up. And then here we also, we're doing a bit of a modification. We have all beef. The recipe calls for 1/2 turkey, I believe, but we're just gonna go with 1.5 pounds of yummy beef. And then the last, but not least, is our 1 tablespoon of pineapple. So let's go ahead and mix all these together, and we'll come back when this is all combined. We have our meat incorporated. I forgot to mention that I think the best way to mix all of these ingredients is just to go in with your fingers. It's fun to do it with your kids too. So before you do that, just make sure you wash your hands with soap and then just dive into it. So our next step is going to be to add our previous ketchup mixture into the patty. So we're going to do 3 tablespoons of that. 1. And this is basically going to act, you know, like your flavoring, kind of the salt base, whatnot for your patty. So let's reincorporate this, and we'll come back to the next portion. So now we have our sauce incorporated into the patty. And then today we're going to be using the Hawaiian sweet rolls from King's Hawaiian. I know these can be a little bit on the smaller side, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make it into little sliders. So we'll make these patties, you know, just maybe about half of a baseball size, but of course to your liking. I actually can't eat bread, I'm gluten-free, so I'm gonna make my patties a little bit bigger. So you might see some different sizes, but feel free to make them whatever size you'd like, and that fits on your bun. So let's get started. So what we did is we rolled them into little balls and then kind of smushed it a little bit so the patty's not too thick. So right now we have our grill warming up. If you don't have a grill at home, you can also do this in the oven with the broil setting. You just want to make sure your patty is 4 inches away from the heat, and we're going to cook this for about 5 to 7 minutes. So let's get started. So we're in our final stretch here, and I always like to toast the Hawaiian buns on the grill for just a little bit. So we're gonna pop these on the grill on the cooler side, so not towards the back of the grill, but towards the front of the grill, just for a couple minutes. And here we go. Alright, so we are ready to assemble. We got our buns, our patties. Here we have some lettuce and tomatoes. The grocery store we went to was out of tomatoes, so we're gonna use grape tomatoes for today. We also have the sauce that we made earlier, and then I thought we just add some mayo, you know, because why not? So we'll go ahead and get these going. So first, you can come in closer too. We got the bun here. I'm gonna choose this. Let's do this guy, this little guy here. Okay, and then what do you want? Tomatoes next. A little bit of lettuce. Oh, then before I do the lettuce, I want to do my. Gotta be careful here. I don't want to spill anything. Sauce.
Yum.
Yum. Here, and I'll just add the mayo on top, like so. Just spread it all over. And you know, if you don't want mayo, that's, you know, you can totally skip it out, but let's try it. All right, so we got our patty, tomatoes, lettuce. And there we go. That's our little teriyaki slider. So let's give this to Derek and see what he thinks. Moment of truth. How's the texture? Oh, nice.
Cooked
and
perfectly.
Juicy.
Very juicy. Good sauce. Nicely toasted bun.
Oh, you're really going in there.
Okay.
So here I have my gluten-free version. If you can't eat wheat or are sensitive to wheat, you can always use a big piece of romaine lettuce and just curl it up like this, little protein style. So I'm not gonna eat this on camera because it's really messy, but I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let us know if you have a chance to make this. put it on social media, tag us on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot. So yeah, thank you so much for joining the virtual Matsuri and hope to see you soon. Bye!